Hello there everyone, my name's Pierre Maynard and welcome to my brand new anime review series. This is where I'll be briefly talking about an anime series in different areas, as well as giving my own opinion from time to time. So today we kick off our series with the High School DXD Hero season so far. Don't forget, if you haven't already, make sure to like and subscribe and also comment on this video. And if you have the time, why not visit our site links in the description. But without further ado, let's get started. So the storyline in this season is that some group of humans who have sacred gears are actually descendants of some of the great men of the world who used their sacred gears to save the world, but with a drastic difference. These descendants call themselves heroes and their group hero faction. They possess some top quality sacred gears powerful enough to kill demon kings and gods. Their main goal is to annihilate all magical beings like devils. The seasons may feature a rating game between the Gremory House and the Bale House. At some point towards the end of the season, you will finally get to see Issei's new power, which is the Crimson Dragon. The exact same power that Vali had in Season 2. There are a lot of ecchi and harem parts in this season, as expected from High School DxD. I think at the end of this season, Issei will tell Rias that he loves her, and hopefully we might see a marriage proposal or a wedding in the next season. Well, I hope so anyway. So the characters in High School DxD, you have Issei Hyodo. He's the main character of High School DxD. He's also known as the Red Dragon Emperor, but most people know him as the Dragon Boob Pervert. His main goal is to become the top ranking devil and also to create his own harem. He tries his best to protect everyone and those close to him, but the one he cherishes the most is Rias Gremory. Rias Gremory is the main love interest of Issei, but she's also known as the highest ranking devil in the Gremory household and the family. Her goal is to have a proper relationship with Issei and hopefully to be by his side in the near future. Rias also protects everyone who she loves no matter what. She will do anything to keep everyone safe. Asia Argento is a devil Catholic nun who has the power to heal anyone who is injured. Asia possesses a set of sacred gear rings called Twilight Healing. She is strongly attached to Issei and she always gets jealous when the other girls grab hold of him. This makes Issei conflicted between wanting to protect her innocence and indulging in her affections. Akeno Himejima is the black-haired vice president of the Occult Research Club, as well as Rias' queen. She exhibits a gentle personality, but during combat becomes highly deriving pleasure from inflicting pain. Issei describes her as an ideal Japanese woman with a pretty face that is always smiling. Akeno has the power to create thunder and lightning to inflict damage on others. Konako Toju is a white-haired Nico devil cat girl who has the power to withstand crushing forces and can throw heavy objects with little effort. She is quiet and cool-headed, rarely showing emotion. She is often irritated with Issei's perverted tactics. Issei describes Konako as petite, with a lolly face, mascot character, admired by both boys and girls. Yuto Kiba serves as a knight on Rias' team. His sacred gear, Sword Birth, lets him generate swords with various properties, such as Holy Eraser, a blade that devours light, or Flame Delete, an ice blade that negates fire attack. He can also generate a large number of blades from the ground to pierce enemies or give him more options in combat. Synovia Quarter used to be a Catholic person with a partner, Irina. Synovia becomes a devil for Rias' team as a knight, and joins the school in Issei's year. She seduces Issei Hyodo by telling him she wants to make a baby with him. Arina Shido is a church follower and Issei's childhood friend. She was a tomboy who has since styled her hair into twin tails. She bears the holy sword Excalibur, which transforms itself into any shape its user desires. Although she is saddened that Issei has become a devil, she still has feelings for him. Irina is also Synovia's partner and has been for many years. Gaspar is a half-vampire boy who is a bishop on Rias' team. His sacred gear, Forbidden Balor View, allows him to freeze time whatever is in his field of vision. Gaspar is a very shy person who tends to hide away and not make friends, but he's very fond of Issei and will always listen to what he tells him. Azazel is the Governor General of the Fallen Angels. He is very interested in the sacred gears and collects a lot of them for studying. Azazel is very laid back and relaxed. He meets up with the leaders of the devils and angels to form an agreement to hopefully stop fighting. Azazel's sacred gear, Downfall Dragon Spear, takes the form of a jewel, as its core and exterior are fragile, and forcefully activates its balance breaker. The Downfall Dragon, another armour which creates a golden dragon armour that is similar to Issei and Vali's Scale Mail. Rosvisa is a silver-haired beauty who excels in Norse magic. She wears white armour or a business suit. Unlike most of the female characters who already have a crush on Issei, she is still figuring out if she likes him or not. She is extremely angry that she doesn't have a boyfriend, and people tend to make fun of her for that reason. She always gets mad when Issei tries to do something so perverted, and takes it into consideration and always snaps at Issei all of the time. Rival Phoenix is the blonde-haired younger sister of Riser Phoenix, as well as being a former member of his team. She learns that even though Issei is perverted, he does care about everyone and tries his best to protect them. She does start to understand everything about him, and eventually falls in love with him. Orphis is a dragon that is said to be more powerful than God and all the other Devil Kings. She also has the ability to transform into a black-haired humanoid, with the hopes of getting rid of the Great Red from the dimensional gap. At some point, she's rescued by the Great Red and helped him in restoring Issei's body. So now we come to the disadvantage of this season. The one that everyone has been going on about, the art style. Now, as you know from the previous seasons, the art style was very well done. But in this season, it has changed completely. Compared to the previous art style, this new one has completely changed the whole concept of High School DXD. The art style would look fantastic in other animes, but it's not what High School DXD fans want. The problem with the new art style is that Passion didn't think about what the consequences might be by changing the art style in this new season. They wanted to take a different approach, and that led to some very disappointed fans. Some people might like it, for example, myself, I don't mind it. But for others, they really don't like it, which might be a problem for the High School DxD series itself. So the conclusion of this new season of High School DxD is that it's not bad. Apart from the fact that every single character in this anime is different, and the art style is not your typical High School DxD. The storyline, however, is quite good and very interesting. All the characters have changed, the art style is different, and everyone's personalities are different, but you still have the general ecchi, harem and romance type parts involved in the episodes. If you are a fan of High School DxD, then I recommend you should watch it anyway, regardless of the massive changes. But if you really prefer the old art style and the old personalities, then stick with season 1, 2 and 3. Thank you very much for listening to this brand new anime review series. I will be doing more of these in the future for UNOTAKU. Again, don't forget to subscribe to UNOTAKU and also check out the website for more information. Until next time, see you around.